When you think about organizing a physical space, whether it be a tiny desk or an entire house or an office, a car, it can be anything, you're really going beyond just the physical putting things in their place. You're really manifesting something much bigger. That is you telling yourself, or you telling your higher self or the universe, I'm ready for things to look a certain way, or I'm ready to make this change happen, whatever that change is. Organizing is a way of kind of making sense of the world in a very immediate way. So for myself, for example, growing up, if there was something that was making me uncomfortable, or if I was having a hard time making a decision about something, or was feeling really strongly in a negative way about something, I would find something to organize, because it's a way of making myself feel empowered, of feeling in control of a situation, of feeling like I have the capacity to make a decision about something. And so I think that kind of having that history has really allowed me to come into people's spaces and work with them from a place of empathy and grace, and not judgment. I would say it would be more spiritual than scientific, but again, if you want this documentation, you can certainly find it. It's just maybe not as quantitative as we would like to see. But it's absolutely a big intuitive shift. I mean, there's energy and emotions and memories that are attached to things. That's a known fact. So when you are making a decision to keep something, to let it go, I mean, you're actively shifting the energy in your space. I had a client that was really resistant to organizing her bedroom. She was really frustrated with her love life and hadn't had much luck with dating in the last couple of years. So when we were looking through her personal spaces, we realized her bed was always full of clothes, like she had to make some room in order to be able to sleep every night. Her bathroom counter was covered like near to edge of the shelf with things. There were things everywhere. And so we had a couple of great conversations as we were going through the process. We really realized that her space was she was kind of self-sabotaging herself, right? She wasn't creating the physical space to allow anyone in. And it wasn't, we didn't intentionally do it in order for her to have a better dating life. I'm not saying that organizing equals you'll find the person of your dreams. But this did, start putting something in place for her where she realized, as much as she said, or as much as she felt that she was trying to get out and date or was having a really hard time, she also wasn't letting herself move past this physical barrier of I don't want anyone here, I'm not ready for anyone here. I recently touched base with her, and she is in fact in a better place in her dating life, which is really exciting to hear. Some of how that transition really supported her going forward in this non-physical way, if that makes sense. If you also think about the process of organizing itself, you're making a lot of decisions. You're putting yourself in a place to make a lot of decisions that maybe before you were avoiding making, or were afraid to make, or feeling guilty of making. And so once again, going through that process of facing some of these resistances that you have, and really asking yourself, where is this resistance coming from? Why am I having such a hard time, opening this closet or going through this box of things? And working through that and kind of massaging your way through that is absolutely healing. Just like if you start eating healthier, that starts to show up in other parts of your life as well. Maybe you're making healthier life choices, maybe you're getting better sleep, and that's affecting your performance at work, etc. So being organized, or going through the process of committing to an organizational system, or going through an organizational process, is a really similar effect. You can't isolate the benefits of organization, just like you can't isolate some of the stresses that come when you're not feeling organized, or when you're feeling really cluttered or really unfocused. As a relational species, the fact that we can once again have these healing tools to really be our best selves has a ripple effect, because the more peaceful we feel, the healthier we feel, emotionally, energetically, mentally, however you want to look at it, the better chance we have of being better members of our networks, of our family, of our work environment. And who doesn't want to be their best self, and who doesn't want to, contribute in the best way possible. And that's so much easier to do when you're in the right place with yourself.